You want to get a 3-star pilot? That's easy. Just find one at a dock and hire one.
If only it were that easy.
Of course, nothing is ever that easy. If you had that much spare cash, you wouldn't need auto traders. Now you can't jump straight into auto trading. You should first have as many auto miners working for you as you can, as they don't need skilled captains and will supply a steady and consistent stream of income. These ships will supply the factories and stimulate the AI economy, which you will need to do to make the auto traders work at all. If the factories aren't producing, you won't have any product to supply the demand. At this point, it might be best to review how ranking up works. Each star has 3 levels, and every time a pilot completes an action, he gets a chance to rank up. It's not an experience bar, it's more of a dice roll. A good rule of thumb is the more dangerous the action, the higher the chance to gain a level up. So you can just wait to get your 3-star captain. I know, you don't want to wait, but towards the mid to late game, check your pilots. You might have some that have naturally ranked up. You can get to this screen by going through pilot information, crew information, then sorting by captain and rank. If after going through your crew list you don't see a 3-star captain, then we're going to have to make one. I'm sure you've seen these at the traders, these seminars. All of them will sell a basic piloting seminar to go from 0 to 1 star, but only some will sell the seminar to go from 1 to 2 stars. It seems to be random every game seed on which station gets them. To get access to the next level of seminars, you're going to need to get a faction at reputation level 10. If you've already set up your auto miners, then you'll have some reputation points from selling to the faction. Just do a few missions to get the rest of the way there. You'll get a message and mission telling you where to go. Fly over and go to one of these rooms and talk to this guy. This will give you access to guild missions. You'll see them as long as you're in sectors that the faction operates in. The mission chains and rewards seem to be semi-random, so fly around or wait until you get a mission chain that you can complete easily and quickly. You can be in a guild with all the factions at the same time, just keep that reputation above 10. Don't worry about stargazers. This guild does nothing, they don't even have a representative you can talk to. Once you have your piloting seminars, open a comms with the pilot you want to upgrade and give him the seminars.
Can I help?
We will be scanning your cargo hold. Scan results show that your
Can I help? Can I help?
Be aware of his morale. If it's too low, he won't be able to use Autotrade even with 3 stars. There is probably a point between 1 and 2 stars where it will work, but I'd only upgrade a pilot with minimum 2 stars in morale just to be safe. He will also fly slightly better with more morale, so you're going to want that stat as high as you can get regardless. Where it comes to setting him up, I prefer sectors with a trade station. That way he has a one-stop shop to fall back on if he can't find a good deal. Holy Vision also has a wharf and shipyard in the same sector, which are good high-demand stations to sell to. When you set up your auto trade behavior, I like to remove energy cells and all food and medical wares. Those are always in demand but are low volume. If you really want to move those around, use a small trader. You can organize them into fleets that will share the same presets if you don't want to go through choosing your wares over and over again. Just be aware that a ship newly merged into that fleet won't move until the wing leader makes a sale. So if it isn't moving for the first few minutes, that's normal. As you can tell, it's a process to get a 3-star pilot. Because of that, you might want to protect him. If he gets blown up, it's going to be a sad day. Putting him in any trader will work, but the Cormorant deserves a special mention. It is essentially a peregrine with a large cargo bay and fewer guns. It's not invulnerable, but it will defend itself against smaller raiding parties, and is tough enough to survive against medium ships for the sector patrol to arrive to assist. If it gets jumped by one of these Ks, then it's dead. But so would any other medium ship. You will need reputation rank 10 with the Ministry of Finance to buy it. That faction only has 3 stations, so it is trickier to rank up, but it can be done. Hopefully this helps you out in getting your auto trader fleets up and running. But before we go, if you liked the video, if you found it helpful, please give a click to all the good buttons at the bottom and share so that more people can see it. Until next time, fly safe.